welcome to this edition of the Biker Angle. But before we begin... And welcome to this edition of Biker Angle. It's 9/18 of 2018, and boy is this shit getting freaking quick the older I get, man. The years just start flying freaking by out there. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Key West, they usually have this run every year. It's a poker run. You know, it's a slow season down there, not much shit happening. So an entrepreneur, a biker like us, back in 1971 started this run to hopefully bring some money into the town. Well, it seems like it's been canceled this past weekend. I think it was last year too, but I got the segment coming up on that where they explain everything that's going on in an article. But, you know, one thing I don't understand as bikers, we're not stupid. We should know where we're wanted, where we're not. And if we're not wanted there, we don't go. We all bond together, stick together, and say, you know what? Big thumbs up to you politicians. You don't want us? We don't need you. We'll just take our business elsewhere. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but they make millions of dollars in tax revenue. The businesses that are in these events make big money, and all of a sudden we're pieces of shit. Their excuse was there was a biker brawl. When isn't there a damn brawl on the street somewhere? You know, that can happen at any time, anywhere. And then this freaking council guy comes out and says, well, there could be biker gangs that show up. It's a magnet for it. So why do we put up with this? Why not just go out to the freaking woods like we used to do, pop some six-packs, light up a fucking joint, and have some fun? It's all about gas, ass, and grass, man. Them were the good days. I'm telling you, we need to start sticking together against these people. You know, we're giving them millions of dollars and they're giving us the fuck you. What kind of sense does that make? Why go somewhere you're not wanted? Why provide a freaking living to somebody who don't support you? It's simple as that. But take a look at this Key West thing, man. This is freaking unbelievable. Key West didn't exactly roll out the red carpet for bikers taking part in a long-standing poker run over the weekend. Instead of blocks filled with tricked-out motorcycle and classic Harley-Davidsons, visitors were greeted with barricades. City employees rode out barricades along Duval Street to block bikers and anyone else from parking on Key West's most famous street during one of the historic, slowest months in the tourist season. For the first time in 45 years, Bill Peterson's poker run didn't finish in Key West, but at Boondocks restaurant located at mile marker 27.5. The first stop was Gilbert's Resort in Key Largo. City Commissioner Sam Kaufman on Sunday sent out an email statement on the parking zone decision saying it wasn't good. Quote, not good for business, not good for locals, and not good for tourists. He wrote, the city of Key West needs to work out a compromise with the organizer of future poker run events where there are appropriate agreements in place for orderly, safe, and fun events. They erred on the side of public safety, said City Commissioner Clayton Lopez, whose district includes Lower Duval Street. We still had to be prepared. I'm glad they did do something. Lopez said he hopes the city can craft a better plan next year, but wouldn't criticize city managers. They may not get me votes, but it is a realistic point of view, he said. Sometimes you just have to make these kinds of decisions. While Peterson blames last year's canceled event on Hurricane Irma, it had been on hold and then canceled as organizers scrambled to find a non-profit partner. The event cost at least $30,000 to close the street for 2 days. Bill Peterson created the Keys Poker Run in 1971 as a way to bring business to the region during the slow tourist season. After his death, son Drew Peterson has kept it going. City commissioners had approved the permits. Kaufman voted against it, saying the event attracts gang members. No application was submitted for this year's event. The Key West Sunrise Rotary in 2016 dropped its sponsorship of the event after a biker brawl at the Rumor Lounge downtown left some city leaders wary of allowing the event to continue. Peterson on its website said it's too much risk legally for someone to take on the closure of the vow. The city of Key West did not want to take the risk, even though the poker run bring millions of dollars in tourist spending, other revenue, and subsequent taxes to the city. As you can see, that was footage from the previous years that they did actually have the poker run. Did you guys see that cock running around that rooster, man? What the hell's up with the fucking rooster? Can anybody tell me what the hell that shit is? Are you guys some freaks down there and shit that you have a rooster running around? You know I seen some she only eats cock shit, t-shirts, which is, hey, not complaining. But a damn rooster running around? That's some freaky shit. But the whole point of this story is don't go where people don't want you to go. Don't give them don't give those pricks the satisfactions, them possum dicks. Go somewhere else, spend your money where you're wanted. A good place would be, actually, Adam Sandoval actually has a campground now. Shit, get a hold of Adam, rent out a campground and throw a fucking hell of a fucking biker party, man. The old-time biker parties were the shit, not these corporate bullshit parties. They boring. I don't even go to them fucking things anymore. I'll only go to the woods or hill climbs and shit like that. The old school stuff, where you can actually light up a fucking doobie, you can fucking crack a beer, get all fucking stupid, and have fun. The way the lifestyle's supposed to mean. But, anyway, next story got coming up, as you guys know, the Ferdinand Augello trial has begun. For those who don't know who Ferdinand Augello is, here's a little background on the story.
County has indicted 7 people in connection with the death of radio host April Kaufman. Prosecutors say her husband, Dr. James Kaufman, arranged her murder in 2012 to stop her from exposing a drug ring. The defendants indicted this week include the alleged leader of that drug ring, Ferdinand Augello. The 61-year-old is charged with murder and drug trafficking. Now, James Kaufman was facing similar charges before he took his own life in his jail cell back in January. The 6 other defendants in this case are now charged with drug distribution, racketeering, and conspiracy.
As you can see, this was one of those murder for hire plots, as the media is trying to push it off as, but let's give a little story that just came out today from the NewJersey.com. And this will give you even more of what's going on, because everybody knows that I can't stand a freaking rat. And guess what? A rat is showing its face again. A former pagan outlaw motorcycle gang leader turned informant Tuesday, or testified, there. A little fucking high, been doing this all night. Monday against his former pagan member, Ferdinand Augello, saying he heard that Augello was shopping around for a gunman to kill radio host April Kaufman. Augello and Kaufman's husband, Dr. James Kaufman, wanted April Kaufman dead because her husband was afraid that she would divorce him or blackmail him about the Oxycontin ring that he and Augello ran, said Andrew Chef Glick, a former pagan chapter president. Should say Andrew, the rat, fucknut, snitch, Glick. Anyway, quote, he wasn't going to give her half of his wealth, which was almost $5 million, Glick testified. Glick, who admitted selling Oxycontin as part of the drug ring, was the first witness after opening arguments in Augello's trial in Superior Court in Atlantic City. Augello and James Kaufman were charged with April Kaufman's 2012 murder. My fault. Prosecutors said the men wanted to stop her from exposing a drug ring they ran with the gang to kill her. Augello allegedly hired Francis Muhaland, 46, of Lower Township, who investigators say broke into the Kaufman's Lincolnwood home and May 10, 2012, shot her twice. Muhaland died of a drug overdose in 2013. How freaking coincidental, but anyway. And Kaufman died from suicide in Hudson County jail cell in January, leaving Angelo to stand trial, prosecutors said. Chief Assistant Atlantic County Prosecutor Seth Levy told jurors Monday they will, quote, hear the truth screaming at you, end quote. During the trial, he sought to cast Angelo as the ringleader of a, quote, an empire, end quote, that clashed with that of Kaufman's, an empire built on lies. Now, before I go on, I do have one of the, there was a witness that came forward in this and sent some stuff over to me, but there's a media block and a gag order, so I can't release the freaking information. But just wanted to let you know that there is somebody out there that sent us some stuff, and by the looks at it, this is a whole setup. Let me tell you, I don't know if they're going to be used as a witness in this case, but with the gag order, I can't say shit, which is bullshit. Anyway, Angelo had responsible to him that owed him their allegiance and their silence about the no-question-asked oxy prescriptions that James Kaufman would provide. Levy said the pills flew through him. Well, damn, man, you know, see, that's where I can't get behind this. You can go anywhere in Chicago, and there's a lot of street doctors out there that this shit comes from. You don't need one doctor for a supply source, and you sure the hell don't have to kill somebody over it. And, you know, with some of the stuff I've seen that was provided to us, this shit just don't sound right, man. It's overzealous prosecution shit. And I'm not one that's one of them tinfoil hat motherfuckers who defend everybody who's in a club. But the background story, it just don't mix. And, you know, I can't go into it. It's gag order. Levi said two of the people who knew the secret are dead, and the living one blabbed to a confidential informant. 3 people can keep a secret if 2 are dead, Levi repeated several times during his opening. Angelo sat quietly, blinking slowly, alternating between letting his long gray mane down and putting it up in a ponytail. Lead defense attorney Mary Lehan countered that prosecution think their case is, quote, just too big to fail. She accused investigators of moving people around like chess pieces. And I gotta say, from what I'm seeing, and said the prosecutor's office ignored a State Division of Consumer Affairs complaint about red flag prescriptions coming from Kaufman's office. As an endocrinologist, he would normally prescribe hormone supplements, but not painkillers. Glick testified that he turned down the offer to kill April Kaufman, but Angelo, who he called miserable, asked him to ask around, see if someone else would do it. The murder drew the attention of Jersey Jim, the leader of the pagans in the state, who arranged a meeting to ask the Atlantic and Cape May County pagans about the killing. Quote, if I told the truth, I wouldn't got my ass handed to me, beaten and my jacket taken, he said. Well, instead, you go testify for the cops, you fucking weak bastard. Like I said, there's a lot more behind this story. Something I can't release because of this stupid gag order. But it's some very interesting shit, man, in this case. But I'll just leave it at that. Also, I am awaiting a callback because a lot of people sent me this picture of Mongols, let's see here, the Fort Worth Police Department put this out. Allegedly, again, I'm trying to get a hold of their press office to get somebody to let me know if it's true or not, or if it's fake. That way I'd let you guys know. It says, attention, if you see anyone claiming this motorcycle gang, please call the Fort Worth Police Department, not emergency number, at blah, 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 because I ain't going to give you that number. You guys can go find it on your own. And notify the time, date, location. Thank you. So, again, I am working on that. I'm waiting for their press office to get back to me. Usually when they hear Insane Throttle Biker News or ITBN, they cringe up and shit like that. But that don't stop you assholes, and I know you guys watch my damn videos, from bombarding my website, HarleyLiberty.com, and, you know, you're poking your nose all over the place. If you cops wanted to freaking, it's right there in front of you, you know, you guys are like little busybodies and shit, man. You guys are like hemorrhoids, you never go away. So stop bombarding my damn site, you fucking pricks. But, yeah, that's it for today, man. But, yeah, I gotta go off on them. I can keep going and going and going. And, yeah, right. Anyway, that is the news for 9/18 of 2018. And I'm James Hollywood Machikari. Don't forget to pick up the new book, New Age of Biking and Brotherhood, which is #1 under the motorcycle categories on Amazon Kindle. Also, October 1st, I got one coming up through Insane Throttle Publishing that is called The Legitimate Motorcycle Club. And I busted my ass and put all my experience and experience of others into that book for those who might want to start a club or those who might want to maintain a motorcycle club. So that's coming out October 1st. I also got a 5-hour series called Journey Through the Biker Underground. You can find the link for that also. You get a free ebook with that purchase. And the New Age of Biking Brotherhoods with that one. But thanks for all the support, guys, and I appreciate everything. I'm out of here. Check you later.